Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is Surah Al-Baqarah. Then ayah number 1. Okay. 119? Yes. Okay. وَلَنْ تَرْضَى عَنْكَ الْيَهُودُ وَلَا النَّصَارَى حَتَّى تَتَّبِعَ مِلَّتَهُمْ قُلْ إِنَّ هُدَى اللَّهِ هُوَ الْهُدَى وَلَئِنِ اتَّبَعْتَ أَهْوَاءَهُمْ بعد الذي جاءك من العلم ما لك من الله من ولي ولا نصير. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that the Jews and the Christians will never be pleased with you until you follow their faith. You know, when the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam conveyed a message of truth, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and the Jews and the Christians, they will never be pleased with you. They will never be happy with you unless, because whatever they are demanding, they say, unless you follow their faith, their way, their tradition, and whatever, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Qul inna hudallahi wal huda." Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, tell them that Allah's guidance is only the guidance, and then after that all, that the knowledge that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has, that you have received, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you, you yield to their desires. There shall be none to protect you, to help you. What it means, that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that guidance comes from only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That the Jews and the Christians, those who have changed, those who have contaminated, those who have corrupted their scriptures, and now they are following their own traditions. The last and the final messenger, that the message that he brought, if they are not following that, so they are desiring, they are wishing that you should follow them. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, tell them that guidance comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no any other guidance other than this. And Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that you will never, it's impossible to follow them, because Allah ta'ala has given you the guidance that you will never follow at all. So that's just tell them straightforward that there will be no discussion after that. There will be no discussion. Just tell them that guidance comes from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I will never follow you, and your path is not on the, is not the same path. So this is in this ayah. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after that, الَّذِينَ آتَيْنَاهُمُ الْكِتَابَ يَتْلُونَهُ حَقَّ تِلَاوَتِهِ أُولَٰئِكَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِهِ وَمَن يَكْفُرْ بِهِ أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ. Those to whom that we have given the book, and who read it as it is supposed to be read, they are the ones who believe in it. And as for those who reject it, there are for sure those among the losers. So those who recite, the book, the Torah or Zabur or Injil, and they recite it, they read it as it should be recited, means they give the haqq. They follow the ayats, and what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded, they believe in it. And what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked to do, they do it, they follow it. So now they are basically, they are believing in it. But those who are rejecting, they are not following what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded to them through Quran. So they are the one who are the losers. Your duty is to convey the message to them. And if they are not reciting, if they are not following the message, so they are the losers one. And the next is, يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأني فضلتكم على العالمين. O children of Israel, remember the special favor which I bestowed upon you, that I exalted you over all other nations. As previously we had in first few rukus, that this is a reminder again, that children of Israel, or the Bani Israel, or the children of Sayyidina Yaqub, that remember Allah's favor, that He has exalted you over other nations. Allah Ta'ala has given you special favor. وَاتَّقُوا يَوْمًا لَا تَجْزِي نَفْسٌ عَنْ نَفْسٍ شَيْئًا وَلَا يُقْبَلُ مِنْهَا عَدْلٌ وَلَا تَنْفَعُهَا شَفَاعَةٌ وَلَا هُمْ يُنصَرُونَ. Special favor that they were given man wa salwa, they were given path, and whenever they asked, they demanded anything, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it for them. So there were all many special favors that previously, that were described. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَاتَّقُوا يَوْمًا لَا تَجْزِي نَفْسٌ عَنْ نَفْسٍ شَيْئًا وَلَا يُقْبَلُ مِنْهَا. guard yourself against the day when one soul shall not avail avail another. No ransom shall be taken. On that day, on the day of judgment, if you think any ransom will be taken, you are going to have, some amount with you, you're going to pay and just get out of here. No one will do that. Save yourself. Guard yourself of that day. واتقوا يوما لا تجزي نفس عن نفس شيئا ولا يقبل منها عدل ولا تنفعها شفاعة. That even the shafa'a will not benefit you. Shafa'a means iman will not benefit you. ولا هم ينصرون. No one will help you. Why don't you safeguard yourself from that specific day on the day of judgment? Without iman, nothing will help you. Only the thing will help you, iman. Bring faith. وَإِذِ ابْتَلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ رَبُّهُ بِكَلِمَاتٍ فَأَتَمَّهُنَّ قَالَ إِنِّي جَاعِلُكَ لِلنَّاسِ إِمَامًا قَالَ وَمِنْ ذُرِّيَّتِي قَالَ لَا يَنَالُ عَهْدِ الظَّالِمِينَ. And remember, when Ibrahim ﷺ was tested by his Rabb with certain commands, that he fulfilled them all. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, surely I will make you the leader of mankind. What about my offspring? Asked Ibrahim ﷺ. My flood, said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, will not apply to the evildoers. So Sayyidina Ibrahim ﷺ was tested. As you know, that Ibrahim ﷺ's entire life is full of tests and trials. Then here is mentioned that he tested with the kalimat. He was tested with certain occasions. So he fulfilled them all. Right from beginning, when Sayyidina Ibrahim was young, and he saw around him that people are worshipping idols, he couldn't bear it, and that he got against his own family members. And he said, what you people are doing, in return, that he was put on trial and he was thrown into the fire, and then later on he did not have a children. He was keep on asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rabbi habli min as-salihin. When the Sayyidina Ismail, Allah ta'ala has blessed him with Ismail, and when they were infants, young, they were asked to leave your town and leave them in barren place, no cultivation, no population. And then later on, when he got, he was able to work with him, then again there was another test that sacrifice your son. So there were many tests. He fulfilled them all. Whenever he was tested, he fulfilled them all. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, after fulfilling this, I'm going to make you the leader now. You purified. You passed all tests. As guess what? When someone is passing all tests, there will be reward. And what's the reward? Okay, you are the monitor. You are the leader. You have done everything. So I will make you the leader. Sayyidina Ibrahim said, what about my offspring? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, those are the righteous people, those who will follow you. Yes, they could be the leader, but those wrongdoers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not make any promise with them. They will not be the leaders. وَإِذْ جَعَلْنَا الْبَيْتَ مَثَابَةً لِلنَّاسِ وَأَمْنًا وَاتَّخِذُوا مِن مَّقَامِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلًّى. Remember, when we made the house, the Kaaba, a center and a sanctuary for mankind, the saying that take the station of Ibrahim as a place of prayer. واتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى وعهدنا إلى إبراهيم وإسماعيل أن طهر بيتي للطائفين والعاكفين والركع السجود, as a place of prayer. And we entrusted Ibrahim and Ismail to clean our house for those who walk around it, and who meditate, who make itikaf in it, and who kneel means who make prostration, who make ruku and prostrate in prayer. Remember when Ibrahim said, my Rabb, make this Makkah a source town and provide its people with plenty of food from fruits, and those of them that who believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the last day. He answered, as for those who do not, I shall also provide for them in this life, though in the hereafter I shall drag them to the torture of hellfire, and it is an evil destination indeed. So here in this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that when Ibrahim became a leader, and he was raising the foundation of the Kaaba, and there's a rock, that he will stand on this rock, And as this is another miracle, that the foundation of the Kaaba, and when the wall will become taller, and this rock also, give, will grow as escalator. So Ibrahim Islam's footprints are there on that rock. That's why this is called Maqam Ibrahim, where this rock is posted. So this is called Maqam Ibrahim. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded, when you make tawaf, after making tawaf, وَاتَّخِذُوا مِن مَقَامِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلَّى, pray there where the Maqam Ibrahim is. The mas'ala is that when whoever goes perform Umrah or Hajj, whenever they make tawaf, so this is required to pray 2 rakah with the Maqam Ibrahim. So as all ulama they agreed, because it is too crowded, thousands of people are there, and it's not possible to pray around that rock, around the Maqam Ibrahim. You may pray anywhere in the Masjid al-Haram. This is also called Maqam Ibrahim. Anywhere in Masjid al-Haram, you may pray it. But if you are closer to that, this is recommended if no one is there. Maqam Ibrahim. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Ibrahim as-salam, Ismail as-salam, to keep clean Masjid al-Haram for those, that's why this is highly encouraged to keep our masajid clean. For those, especially they were asked to keep clean Masjid al-Haram for those who are making tawaf, those who are meditating, those who are making ruku and sujood. So we have been asked also the masajid to keep clean the masajid, because people are coming to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to prostrate, to make ruku. That's one of the reasons that we keep our shoes outside. Some people they ask, why do you keep shoes outside? All those shoes are clean, because with the same shoes we walk around, and if we bring it in, how are we going to prostrate them? So that's why the reason is that keep your masajid clean. And that was Allah Ta'ala has given this task to Sayyidina Ibrahim and Ismail and they fulfilled Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's commandments, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raised them in degrees. Then afterwards, for Ibrahim al-Qawa'id min al-Bayt wa Ismail, when they were raising the foundation of the Kaaba, they made this dua, Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim. Ya Allah, accept from both of us. And then next ayah is Rabbana waj'alna muslimayni laka wa min dhurriyyatina ummatan muslimatan lak. And the dua, Ya Allah, from our generation, create a certain ummah, certain portion of people, those who will remain on the straight path, And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered their du'as. They will be always on portion from this generation. As the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that lam yazal Allahu yanqulni min aslab at-tayyibati ila arham at-tahira. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has transferred me from aslab at-tayyiba ila arham at-tahira, from the pure fathers to pure mothers. And this transmission is according to Mujahid, according to other Qatada and all other great Mufassirun. They have outlined that from Adam al-Salam till Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to the entire chain, there was not even a single person who was a mushrik, because innama al-mushrikuna najas. And Ibrahim al-Salam's dua was answered. And there's another discussion is, what about Sayyidina Ibrahim al-Salam's father, Azar? And some of Mufassirun, they have outlined that the Azar was not exactly his father. It's mentioned Ab. He was his uncle, and he raised him up as a father. Because Ibrahim Islam's father is called Walid. That's the dua, Rabbi Ja'alni Muqim as-salati wa min dhurriyyati Rabbana wa taqabbal du'a Rabbana ighfir li wa li walidayya. Ya Allah, forgive me and my parents. Ibrahim Islam's dua is that, walidayya, walid. And his walid was not from mushrikun. Some of Hazrat Mujahid or Qadada's early tabi'un, they have outlined, although there is some old discussion, it is not agreed upon. Some of Mufassirun, they have outlined, yes, his father name was Azar, and he was mushrik, and he used to worship idols. But some of them, they have mentioned that according to previous descriptions or texts, that his name was Tariq, and he was Mu'ahid. He did not associate any partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whole chain as Ibrahim was, and after that there was not even a single one. So the final dua inshallah will continue with the Rabbana wa ba'ath fihim rasulan min anfusihim. The Rasul Sayyidina Ibrahim والسلام, after building the Kaaba, they made this dua, Ya Allah, raise a messenger from among themselves who will recite ayah to them and who will sanctify, who will give Tarim, Kitab wa Hikmah. Innaka antal aziz al-hakim. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered the dua. So Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam hadith is, Ana da'watu Ibrahim. I am the result of dua of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam. Wa bisharatu Isa. And I'm glad tiding of Isa alayhi salam. Wa ru'ya ummi. And I'm a dream of my mother. This Sahih hadith. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ana da'watu Ibrahim. And I am the result of dua of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam. Ibrahim alayhi salam made this dua. Rabbana wa ba'ath fihim. Although the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam was supposed to grace this earth, but Ibrahim alayhi was honored making this dua, and Allah Ta'ala answered his dua. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.